Hello, if anybody's there. Hey there, is anybody there? Okay, so we're going to do Yoga Nidra tonight. If you've never done Yoga Nidra, it's like my favorite thing to do. I don't know, it fills me up. I was going to teach a yoga class tonight, but it's been a rough day. I'm sure everybody has those rough days, but today has been a tough one, so I needed to restart and do something that made me happy, and Yoga Nidra really makes me happy. It's like filling up my heart. So I'm sure, like everybody else, we have these like roller coasters. Like, yes, life is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We're with our families. We're doing the things we need. And then the next thing you know, you're like, oh my gosh, how will I recover from this? What will my service to others look like? With my yoga studio, um, what will that look like? So, hey, gorgeous. I'm glad you're here. So there's a lot of worry here. So I keep riding the roller coaster. I'm not going to get off this coaster. I'm just going to keep going with it. I'd like you to find, if you have a blanket, to grab a blanket. I just want you to do like a few moments of opening up our chest, because I think when we're afraid, I know, and I do, we kind of like curl up, does anybody remember, there's a little kid's book, I need to find it. I Wish I Was a Wombat. And it talks about this little wombat, and he rolls himself up in a ball and he rolls everywhere, and it's really, really cute. And he rolls back, past all these different animals. I'm gonna find that book, but I kind of feel like a wombat sometimes, like I'm hunkering down, wanting to be not seen or not involved, I suppose is another word for it. But if you can find a blanket, what we're gonna do is take our blankets. Or if you have like a foam roller, that would work too. Just fold your blanket, and you want it to be at least as long as from your tailbone to the crown of your head. So make it a nice fat roll. Like so. Got it? Give you a moment to find a blanket and make that happen. And once you do make that happen, all I'm going to ask for you to do is to sit with your bottom on one end, and then just lay the entire length of your spine on here. And it's up to you. I like to let my head fall back because I spend so much time with my chin tucked. So I like to let my head fall back a little bit on the floor. And then just make your way to there. And for the rest of the class, you don't need to see me, you just need to, and hopefully that you'll listen to me. Got the door open, we're listening to some birds outside. I literally have the scariest cat ever. Right? Yeah, she's afraid of everything. I'm not sure if she's ever seen a computer. She's a dog. Oh, yes. Yes. I can see it's her tail. There you go. Mama? We got her from the farm, and she's been an amazing cat, but she's afraid of everything. So, got your blanket? Are you laying down? Okay. So laying down, I just want you to feel that blanket. So again, if you're just catching on here, nice long blanket, and you're going to sit from one end and lay across the bolster or the blanket that we're having tonight. It can be your imaginary bolster. And I'd like you to feel the entire length of your spine connected to the blanket. So from one end to the other, can you notice that your tailbone and each vertebrae all the way up to the crown of your head is connected to the mat? And then once you've arrived and your head is laying down either on the floor or on that bolster, that you can open up the space right here. Makes a nice little heart shape here. Open up your heart space. Feel your shoulders relaxing. Maybe draw your shoulder blades together underneath you to kind of like open that space. Like overcompensating for that one opening that. So you just want it to open a little bit, but if you overcompensate for it, it'll actually bring you to where you really need to be. And then I'd like you to focus on your breath and on your body, paying attention to how your body feels right now. Are you holding on to some tension or stress that you've been dealing with the last 3 weeks maybe? And a lot of times the stress in our lives takes part into our bodies as well. We hold it in our hips or our shoulders or our neck, and it's really a challenge to let it go. So this is where it's wonderful to take time like this just to spend, I won't lie, it'd probably be 45, 50 minutes to just restore, to just come back to a plane of zero. And maybe you'll even be a little higher, but you won't be so low in the dumps anymore. Or I won't be so low in the dumps. So first off, thank you for letting me give this to you. This is important to me, and like I said, it fills me up. It makes me whole. I need to serve. And this is the way that I find it's easiest for me. It's just to share what I have, what love I have. So relax your head, let your shoulders relax. Let that space across your chest, collarbones, sternum. Let all the muscle and all the fascia across there stretch and open. And then feeling your hips separating. So as your hips separate, the bones might tilt in towards each other. And then feel all the organs in your abdomen softening. Being easy to be. Let's find a few deep breaths here. So in yours, as if you can imagine, to breathe and breathing into your back, drawing your rib cage down towards the floor, lifting up your chest. And slowly exhale, just a little whisper through your lips. And then again, find a deep, deep inhale. I like to think of having it the deepest inhale that I've had all day. And then again, letting that whisper go between your lips. In this practice, I'm going to ask you for a heart's wish. We call it, in Sanskrit, it's called a sankalpa. And a sankalpa is that desire to have what you want. So what is it that your heart is calling out for? Do you need more patience? Do you need to be seen? Do you need to be heard? Do you need to... What is it? I don't know. Only you know what your heart calls out. And usually let it be that first thing that pops up. Like for me, it's always patience. I need more patience. We're all at home and all in one big house, thankfully. But we're all together. So patience is key for me right now. And patience with knowing that whatever comes in the next month, the next weeks, will be just what needs to happen. So make it your sankalpa and you want it to be something that's simple. Like, I will have more patience. I will have more kindness. I will. So focus on your breath there for a moment. I'll be right back. Find a few more breaths and then we'll come to our Yoga Nidra. And as you make your way to prepare for Yoga Nidra, only thing I ask is that you lay on your back if that's a good, comfortable place for you. If it's not, then go ahead and lay on your side. Perhaps you like to have a blanket or something underneath your head. Make sure that whatever you put underneath your head doesn't draw your chin down. We want to keep your airway open, so make sure that you can be stretched out. Maybe you want something under your knees or under your feet. So laying on your back, perhaps you let your arms, your hands facing up. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable and safe. And then say to yourself, I'm going to practice Yoga Nidra. So whatever you can do to make yourself more comfortable, any tiny little bit of thing, even just 5% more comfortable, please do it now. I want you to feel wonderful at the end of this. Not like you're suffering through anything. In Yoga Nidra, you function on the level of just awareness. Plus listening. When you dream and you go to bed at night, you have no control. But in Yoga Nidra, you are the creator of the dream. Your ego steps aside. Your consciousness falls away. And your subconscious comes out and pays attention. So that little thought, that seed, that sankalpa, is what we want to plant. So you want to think whatever that sankalpa is, you're going to put it into your mind, put it into your heart, and we're going to spend some time making sure that whatever it is that your wish is, it does come to fruition. So telling your subconscious what's going to happen before it knows what's happening. Take a deep breath. And as you breathe in, I want you to feel calmness encase your whole body. Now become aware of all the sounds, not just in the room that you're in or the space, but outside of the space, outside of the room. Close my door a little bit. Time of year somebody might come by with a lawnmower. And then become aware of all the sounds within the room that you're in. Perhaps the humming of your computer. And don't try to analyze anything or change anything. Just become aware that they are there. They're part of the surroundings that you're in. There's nothing you need to do. Nothing that you need to engage. Just being aware. Now bring awareness of your body on the floor. Can you become aware of every place that your body comes in contact with the floor? Your head on the floor, your shoulders on the floor, your glutes on the floor, your calves on the floor, and your heels on the floor. Now can you become aware simultaneously of all those parts of your body? Everywhere that your body meets the floor all at the same time. And then become aware of your natural breath. Your natural inhale and exhale. Become aware of your natural breath. You're not changing anything. Just becoming aware. Now say to yourself, I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. And at this point, can you claim your resolve, your sankalpa? Repeat it to yourself. And when you say it to yourself in your mind, say it with conviction that you know it will come true. I will be more patient. And say it 3 times with that same strong conviction. We'll go through a rotation of consciousness. So I will name a body part, and you may have your whatever works for you. So perhaps you see it start to sparkle, or a little fairy dust falling on your body part, or maybe it changes color. Whatever works for you. But we're just going to find complete and total awareness of whatever body part that I'm listing off. And don't try too hard, just let it come naturally. So you're lying on your back. Your breath is happening naturally and spontaneous. There's nothing for you to do. So we always begin with our right hand. Can you bring your awareness to your right hand? And from your right hand, bring awareness to your thumb, your second finger, third, fourth, and fifth. Bring awareness to the palm of your hand and the back of your hand. Let your awareness circle your wrist and your forearm. Bring your awareness to that soft, gentle spot on the inside of your elbow. Imagine you can feel the pulsing of your heart. Then bring awareness to your elbow, your upper arm, awareness to your right armpit. And let that awareness cascade along your right side body, along your rib cage, the right side of your abdomen, settling on your hip bone. Let the awareness come across the top of your right thigh, the back of your right thigh, to the back of your knee, that soft, sweet space, to your kneecap, and to your shin and your calf, to your ankle, across the top of your right foot, and then bring your awareness to your heel. Let that awareness travel along the entire sole of your right foot, your heel, your inner arch, the ball of your foot, to your right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth. Find that awareness of your entire right side of your body, from your fingertips to your shoulder, from your right shoulder along your hip, from your hip to your toes, the whole right side. Now let's bring awareness to the left hand. Bring your complete awareness to your left hand. Bring awareness to your left thumb, your second finger, third finger, fourth, and your pinky. Let that awareness travel across the palm of your hand and the back of your hand, circling your wrist, and then climbing along your forearm, coming to rest on the inside of your elbow and the outside elbow, to your bicep and your upper arm. Bring that awareness to your armpit, let that awareness and that sensation of awareness cascade along the left side, along your rib cage, your left abdomen, and your left hip. Let it continue across the top of your left thigh, the back of your thigh that rests on the earth, soft space behind your knee and your kneecap, across your shin and your calf. Let awareness swirl around your left ankle. Let's go across the top of your left foot, And then bring that awareness to your heel. And the entire sole of your left foot. Your heel, your inner arch, the ball of your left foot. To your right big toe. Second toe. Third. Fourth. And your baby toe. Awareness of your whole left side. From your toes to your knee. From your knee to your hip. From your left hip to your shoulder. From your shoulder to your fingertips. Complete awareness of your whole left side. Now let's bring awareness to the back of your head as your skull sets on the floor. Bring awareness to the back of your head. Let that awareness travel down along the back of your neck to your right shoulder blade and your left shoulder blade, to the entire length of your spine, your rib cage as it presses against the floor, to your tailbone, to your right buttock and your left buttock, the back of your legs, your heels. Awareness of the whole back side of your body, from the back of your head to your shoulders, to your glutes, to your heels. Awareness on the whole entire back of your body. Then bring awareness to the crown of your head. Bring your awareness to the crown of your head and feel that awareness and perhaps a softening that surrounds your head. Awareness to your forehead, sweeping across from one side to the other. An awareness of your forehead to your right eyebrow, your right eye, your right eyelid, and that fine soft point where the eyelid, the upper and lower eyelids come together. Bring awareness to your left eyebrow, your left eye, your upper lid, and your lower lid. And that fine sharp line where the two lids come together. Bringing awareness to the center of your forehead, to the very center of your forehead, and then to your nose, the length of your nose to the tip of your nose, and then awareness to your nostrils, to your upper lip and your lower lip, and that space where your lips come together. Soft, fine line where the lips meet. And then bring awareness to your right cheek, in your left cheek, your right ear, your left ear, and your lower jaw. Bring awareness from your lower jaw from one ear towards your chin, and from your chin to your other ear. Complete awareness and softness. Awareness to your throat, to your sternum, to your right collarbone and your left collarbone. Bring awareness to the right side of your chest, the left side of your chest, and the center. Bring awareness to your upper abdomen, your navel, and your lower abdomen. Bring awareness to your hips and your pelvic area. Awareness of the entire front of your body, from the crown of your head, your face, your neck, your chest, and your abdomen, all the way down to your toes, the whole front side of your body. Awareness of the whole front side of your body. Awareness of your front, awareness of the back of your body, awareness of your right leg, your left leg, both legs together, your right arm, your left arm, both arms together. Bring awareness to the whole front of your body, the whole back of your body, awareness of your whole body together, awareness of your whole body. Awareness of the entirety of your right leg, your left leg, both legs together. Awareness of your right arm and your left arm, both arms together. Awareness of the entirety of your back, entirety of your front, the whole body together. The whole body together. And develop an homogeneous awareness of your entire body. Become aware of the space occupied by your body. Become aware of your whole body and the floor, and your whole body in relation to the floor. Feel the meeting points between your shoulder blades and the floor, your glutes and the floor, and your heels and the floor. Become aware of the simultaneous awareness of all the points of the body and the floor at the same time. Now bring your attention to that space where your eyelids come together. Feel a narrow line of meeting between the upper and lower eyelids. Intensify your awareness of your eyelids. They come together, upper and lower. And draw attention to your lips. Again, that line where the lower and upper lip come together. That soft, fine line. And then become aware of your breath. Perhaps you feel the breath across the upper lip from your nostrils. Without changing anything about your breath, follow your inhale through your nostrils, down your throat, and from your throat to your navel. Follow the breath from your navel to your throat to your nostrils. And being aware of your breathing, let's focus on the breath and start counting on your breaths. On your next inhale, start counting at 17. Breathing in. 17. Breathing out. 16. Breathing in. 16. Breathing out. Continue your counting backwards. Awareness only of your counting and your breath. Now pause your counting. We're going to find an awareness of sensations in our body. I'd like you to awaken the feeling of heaviness in your body. A feeling of heaviness in your body, like your body is so heavy, you feel you could sink for. Manifest that feeling of heaviness in your body. And awareness of heaviness. You're feeling as if you're so heavy you're sinking through the floor. Find an awareness of heaviness in your body. Now awaken a feeling of lightness in your body. Imagine your body is so light that you can feel yourself lifting up off the floor. Awaken that feeling that your body is made of cotton and soft. And your body is so light. Awaken that feeling of lightness in your body, as if you could float right off the floor. Awaken that feeling of lightness in your body. Now awaken a feeling of cold in your body. Awaken a feeling of coldness through your whole body. As if your whole body is so cold, as if you're stepping on a cold floor in the winter. Awaken that feeling of coldness in your body. Your feet feel cold. Your body feels cold all over. Awaken that feeling of cold. Now awaken a feeling of heat in your body, of warmth in your body. Awaken that feeling as if you're sitting out in the hot sun with no shade. Sun is all around you. Awaken that feeling of heat through the body. Awaken that feeling of heat. An awareness of heat in your body. An experience of pain. Concentrate and try to remember either a physical or mental pain. Find that awareness of pain through your whole body. Any pain you've experienced in your life, recollect that feeling of pain. Recollect a feeling of pleasure in your body, feeling of pleasure or joy. Recollect that feeling, that sensation of joy, of pleasure in your body. Awaken that feeling of joy. Make sure that you're not sleeping. Say to yourself, I will not sleep. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. And if you fall asleep, it's quite okay. You'll still get the same benefits. Now bring your attention to that dark space behind your closed eyes. Imagine it's an infinite movie screen of space. And pay attention to whatever manifests itself there. Any colors or patterns. Don't try to analyze or hold on to anything. Just be aware, noticing what presents itself. Continue awareness of that dark space, but again, don't become involved. Practice a detached awareness. Now imagine you're walking down a dirt path. It's warm outside. The sun is on your shoulders. There's a soft breeze kissing your face. As you follow the path, it leads to a rambling old house. And behind the house is an expansive garden. You walk around the house through the garden gate and enter the garden. In the middle of the garden is a fountain. A bubbling fountain, water trickling down. I invite you to have a seat on the edge of the fountain. Enjoy the setting, the beautiful landscape. There are green hedges trimmed to perfection of squares and shapes. There are beds of flowers. Some have red petals on them with little yellow centers. Some have yellow flowers. Some have white, soft little flowers. You see some tall green stems with purple petals on top of them. And flitting from groups of flowers to group of flowers, a little trail of butterflies. Their bright effervescent colors shining in the sun, softly landing from one flower to the next. Playing follow the leader. There are a few old leafy shade trees scattered throughout. You can hear the sounds of the birds in the area as they fly high overhead, calling to each other. The sound of the fountain splashing water makes a soothing background to the day. And take a few moments to enjoy the feeling of peace and comfort as you sit next to the fountain. Although at first you thought you were the only person here, you begin to notice a few others walking on the paths, seated on benches, just quietly enjoying the garden. Someone comes and sits beside you, and their company feels most welcome, as if it were the most natural thing. They offer you their hand. And as soon as you take their hand, you feel a flood of positive energy, as if you were receiving a transfusion of love, filling you from head to foot. Take time to receive this loving energy as it continues to flow into you. Clearing away darkness, you feel alive. Now listen more closely to the fountain. You'll notice that a gentle splashing sound seems to resonate throughout your body. The sound is creating a healing resonance, clearing brightening and strengthening your system. And as it occurs to you, it also clears your mind of any thoughts of weakness, hardship, or struggle, giving you a clean mental slate. Take a few moments to enjoy this. Simply enjoy the feeling that it brings. The water has still more experience for you. So if you wish, take off your shoes. Turn around on the comfortable edge of the fountain and place your feet in the water. Find that the water is perfect temperature. It's quite refreshing on your feet. Experience the healing energy as it flows onto your feet and ankles. Feel the energy as it gently flows up into your calves and your knees. Flows into your upper legs, your hips. Positive energy finds its way into your abdomen and lower back. Flows into your upper back, into your chest. The healing energy of the fountain finds its way into all your internal organs, going wherever it's needed. Now feel it flowing into your shoulders and arms, into your hands and your fingertips. Finally, it makes its way into your head and face, covering your eyes, your ears, your nose, and your mouth. Now feel this healing energy circulate throughout your entire system, bringing strength and support wherever needed. Perhaps you feel the energy and you can see it as a golden glow. Your mind and your emotions are adjusting to its higher energy, letting go of old patterns and programming, stepping up to a new level of wellness, physical and mental. As you continue to enjoy this clarity, this energy, allow that feeling to make its way deep inside. Your body is at peace, and your body is relaxed. The light fills your body, your mind, and your emotions, and you're flooded with good health. Your body is a miraculous instrument, working in perfect harmony. You are healthy, strong, and receive everything you need. You can easily adjust to life's challenges. Flexibility. Life naturally flows through your body and through your mind with vibrant energy. And your body and your mind are in tune with Mother Nature and the world around you, operating in perfect harmony. Feel that power and that energy within your body. And with your eyes closed, bring your awareness back to that dark space behind your closed eyelids. Become aware again of any patterns, any images that manifest themselves there. Don't try to analyze or anything, just become aware, knowing that they are there, without grasping on. And then repeat your sankalpa, your heart's wish, with that same commitment, knowing that it will happen, that it will come true. Take a deep breath in. And staying just as you are, knowing that our practice of Yoga Nidra is done. And I invite you to come back, replay this video, experience it again and again, taking that time to reward yourself. The most important person in the room right now is you. So please take time to take care of yourself, knowing that you are loved and you are cared for. Staying right where you are, I'm just going to close the class by a little wish. May all people everywhere be happy. May all people everywhere find peace. And may all people everywhere be loved. Thank you. Have a lovely evening.